Hello you, and welcome to World of Horror. World of Horror. I haven't done my scary voice yet. That will happen. This will happen from time to time. I will not give you warning. Because it could happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. Could be now, could be later. But if you'd watched episode 1, you'd have seen me play through the tutorial mission. The little amuse-bouche to prep you for, that was more of a moon of horror. This is now the globe of horror. We're going for a new story, and yeah, we'll add a bit of random color. Randomize blue. That's kind of oh no. Gonna be looking at this for a while. I don't know. No, come on, give me something nice. No. That's almost bearable. Oh, this is good. Look, and the blood. Yeah, we'll go with this. This looks like we could handle this. Continue. So, it's not our first time playing World of Horror, so you can keep your spine-chilling story of school scissors. Extracurricular activity is the prepared standard playthrough. And then there's quick play, which is kind of like the randomized version of it, I think. A true chaos. This option will start a new playthrough, randomly selecting character. I haven't got coronavirus. I haven't got the Rona. I'm coughing. I'm sneezing. It's hay fever. Is what it is. It's bloody hay fever. You shouldn't have a flu epidemic in April. It's not fair. Or late March. Quick play. I was doing a voice. A true chaos. Yeah, or customize the playthrough, which I actually kind of want to have a look at, but I think probably we'll save that for later. We should just dive straight into the prepared main campaign. Oh yeah, these colours are good. Nice. So we've seen this before, but I'll do it anyway. City of Shirakawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going micing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also unknown threats. Oh, what happened to her face? That wasn't like that last time. That's not good. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble, and Mitsubishi motor cars are doing power turns while someone stands next to them. Oh, he's leaning out of the window. Cool. After clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and runs beyond. Old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. So Bear also had this. I watched a little bit of. I think I watched his first mystery on his proper playthrough, but he was doing it on a random quick play thing. But you did also get this, and this is damn cool. The supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue, has been recently rediscovered and is currently waiting in the museum of our town for its premiere. I think it was a different statue the Bear got. Anyway, so they're messing with archaeological digs. Archaeologists are almost always the problem. I don't know if you're familiar with the Indiana Jones movies, but I think, it's just messing with these, the Ark of the Covenant. Just leave it alone. You don't need it. What possible value does an Ark of the Covenant have, even in 1984, right? Especially, it's obviously not in 2020. I mean, we have mobile phones now. Come on. But, I mean, just what are you going to do with it? Worship Jesus? Just leave it. Old goals rule. Enemies deal extra combat damage. Backstory, World of Horror. Character exclusive perk cards only. Alright, cool. I guess that all means stuff. I still don't really know what's going on with this ABCDE stuff here. There's some tentacles. That was a date of some kind. But we'll continue. Doing some chair dancing to the awesome chiptune. First time playing? It isn't. Click here. So we can go to the lighthouse. We can go to a home. We should probably go to the home first of all. I've got a much more complete list of stuff here. So we've got items, we've got spells, don't have any of them. Status screen still has no information. Town status doesn't look good, does it? Nope. What did I... I've been affected by the Eldritch Horror. This is Allies and Perks screen. I can't click on buttons. Town status. A feeling of paranoia and discomfort is almost palpable in the air. As Dune progresses, Old God's influence will slowly corrupt and change this calm seaside town. That sounds bad. You have to manually level up. Oh cool, we get a seed number. That'll be fun. The Old God is Ithotu, the Devouring Flame. Entropy. Both you and all enemies deal extra combat damage. And then there's options. Alright, look, let's go to our home. Start off with the mailbox. It's empty. Kind of weird how mousing over it sort of works. Why has my key been papered over? Anyway, never mind. Back in your home, you think of your next move. I'm a peppy Japanese girl, by the way. There is some slightly, I wouldn't say NSFW content, but it's kind of just a little bit kind of gratuitous, and I apologise for that in advance. It's not the kind of channel that I'm trying to run here. However, let's just put it down to tributes to Junji Ito, who obviously had some schoolgirl kind of predilections, which we won't investigate or dwell on in the future. It's going to acknowledge it now and then we won't come back to it. It's not necessary. As far as I'm aware, this game is developed by a bloke called Pavel. There's a message from him at some point saying, "Hi, it's Pavel, your developer." So, cheers, Pavel. Nice one. And he is willing to, I'm happy for him to make his own defences. I'm not speaking on his behalf. I'm playing his game. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You're not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. So there's a bunch of buttons here that we have, and they're a little bit kind of mundane. We can watch TV, we can take a bath, we can change clothes, we can take a peek through the peephole, which is the peephole out into the corridor. Let's do that first of all. Someone is standing in the shadow watching your door. Where? Ooh. That's not good. Bear didn't get that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you mind not watching my door? Private. Go away. Go back to the town screen. Can't save until we've completed the mystery, because there has been no progress. Access the storage. There ain't nothing in it. Though I do have a knife and what appears to be some kind of evil candle. Just not important enough to make it onto the actual list of items. What a very nice print. I moused over a drawer. This is kind of like an empty drinks cabinet. 80s style music system. Bottle of booze. And then in here is where all of the mysteries happen. But before we do that, let's watch some telly, yeah? It's the 80s. That's what people do. They watch TV. Local police are helpless as more and more victims from their throats slashed turn up in the downtown area. Well, also, where's your face? I'm a little bit like, this is, it says 0% doom, and yet the newsreader doesn't have any facial features. This town is not good. Choose an action, carry on. Okay. Take a bath. Don't really need one bath. Increase your stamina. Change clothes. I'm pretty happy with what I've got. Let's just see what the options are. Ooh, lots of options. So, Captain. Cool. Gym clothes. Sakhalin. Or, awful sailor outfit. Let's go with the Sakhalin one. I think that might have been what we were wearing before. I don't know. It's not a big... I mean, obviously you've got to be well dressed when you're fighting tentacle monsters. But I'm not sure it's the most important thing. Inexplicable and morbid events are plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. There is, tentacles, obviously. They're all inexplicable and morbid. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. The chilling chronicle of a crimson cape. The sorrowful saga of the moonlit sailors. The eerie episode of evolving eels. Let's not do that one. Horrible history of household hell, or vicious verses of a violent vigil. So, I'm actually just going to roll a die, but it's going to be a D12 because I don't want to do the eels. Where's my D12? Here it is. Okay. So, yeah. I could just roll a D4, I suppose. It's the same difference. Let's roll a D4. Left to right on the board. I've rolled a 1. We're doing Crimson Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. Bear did... The one that I've seen Bear do was a kind of Blair Witch Project pastiche. So this is all fresh content now. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. It sounds bad. Can we get new friends? What was originally a harmless fun has turned deadly. A body of a boy has been found last week. Also, apparently a friend of mine, but I don't know his name. That's fine. School director has banned the game, but it has only made it more popular. It's always the way. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. Just another faceless, nameless child who nobody can be bothered to remember the name of. Let's get in there. Let's advance this mystery. Investigate the circled locations. You progress, the location and rules may change. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in something and is going to complete the dangerous dare. Alright, so we just need to X this off. Doesn't believe in curses. Oh, well, fair play. A rationalist, huh? In this economy, the man in a red cape. Gather gossip about the current mystery. So, yeah, buttons. Rest, item storage. You can't investigate your home. Home is not current location. It wants us to travel to the school. There are other places we can go to. So these are all the places in the town of Shakura. So Bear's Blair Witch one took place in the forest. We'll go to the school. Investigate the school. We're back here. Bloody hell. Holy God. As I say, look, I don't know how the terms of service of YouTube are about this, but I mean, I'm just going to move on as quickly as possible. You enter the art classroom. Exactly, it's art. The room is cultured. Indeed, it is cultured. You see immediately how I went for the word cultured rather than cluttered, because it makes so much sense, because again, this is a highly educational and spiritually enriching environment. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Oh dear. Is this really a choice? I feel like I should be able to do both of these. Probably check out the sculpture. The head of one sculpture looks so lifelike, you move closer and raise your hand nervously to touch it. It falls off! Prepare for combat! Oh dear. Right, so I'm unarmed. A headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom, and it's reaching for your head. Honestly, I don't blame it. I mean, oh yeah, you've got a knife. And 24 HP, this seems fair. Okay, so I have nothing to attack with. I assume this is just fists. Let's look at our support items. Look for an improvised weapon. What else can we do here? Requires an ally. Oh right, yeah. It's kind of a cheaty option, so you lower your experience but you get better hit chance. And then this is unnamed action that requires very low stamina. It's a, a Hail Mary, but it's so Hail Mary it won't even tell you what it is. Alright, we'll use this turn to find what we're hoping will be something quite useful. I found a branch. Well, we now have a branch. Get ready to get twigged. We're going to twig you. I hope you're prepared for this. 60 for a base attack, 93 for a strong attack. So I can get 3 of these in, 4 damage each, 5 damage for the strong attack. Doesn't seem worth. So boost, attack, attack. Got 2 hits in. Not bad, not bad. And then we're just going to repeat. What? Wait, how? Oh, she started on 24. That's right, okay. Boost, attack, attack. doesn't tell you how much damage she's doing. You have to kind of remember what you have, and then... So I'm on 14-14 at the moment. Okay. So two of these land, and we have one. Missed, got one of them, and yeah, we lose 1 point of each stamina and reason. That's not great. What are the odds? 75 base chance to hit, so a little bit unlucky in the last round not to get 2 hits off. But, well, you know, it's 10 XP. It's okay. Combat has been resolved. You've reported it to your principal, who promises he will take care of it. Well, that's reassuring. With friends safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe there's a mention of Akamanto in the city's library. Okay, so apparently I was only there to deal with that one issue. Admittedly, it was quite a serious issue. We got it dealt with. We are at the Yatsuhakamura Library. It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. I've got to be honest, I don't see how that really affects the search, but... Need shovel item. Maybe. Maybe I don't. Someone's gaze on your back. I'm not... I did say I wanted to go to the library, not the cemetery. I feel like I've been gypped here. That's not what I requested. Why am I looking for a grave? I'm looking for the grave of Akument. Okay, maybe I clicked the wrong button. Maybe it's my fault. It is daytime. I do have a branch. I don't think we should underestimate the value of the branch. I wouldn't mind... Can we not go to, like, the... I've got 4 funds. Why don't we instead go to... I'm just going to chuck it out there. The antique weaponry shop. I've played that zombie game that I've forgotten the name of. You want a katana, right? That's what you use. Anyway, confront the stranger or run in terror. I feel like maybe running is pretty good. It's too much for you. You flee the terror, leaving the cemetery behind. -1 reason. Yeah, I'm into that. So can I go to the library this time? I'm just downtown. All missing girls are apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them. Checking out the school's pool area is a good idea. Is it, though? Because, like, last time I clicked one of these buttons, you completely baited me. Why don't you go to the library? I mean, the cemetery. You're in the cemetery. Shop for items. Cost doom to enter. Steak knife. Only does 3 damage. How does that work? 2 additional inventory slots. Flashlight, +1 perception. Salt. The branch does 3 damage. You're telling me the branch does as much damage as a steak knife. Also, it's speedier. Well, that was a waste of time. Unhappy. Back to the school. Gonna branch somebody with my super speedy ninja branch. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realise you are not the only student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she's getting closer. It's probably just a prankster. No, it's a young witch. Apparently it's not a prankster. Only 10 HP. She does big stamina damage. Might have to go home and have a bath after this. She's kind of hard to hit, but we've got a plan for these people. I might be able to kill her outright with my branch skills. Get twigged! 1, 2... Ooh, a little unlucky. I mean, it would have been reasonably fortunate to hit all 3. If I was feeling more intellectually limber, I'd probably be able to work out what the odds are. It's like 5 to 1 or something. No, it's less than that. Don't. I'm not doing probability. I'm terrified. I'm too scared to be doing thinking. We're just going to keep on whacking her with the twig. Wait, what's that? +6 XP. Pick it up. I found an item, a steak knife. Good job I didn't just buy one. But the steak knife is shite. Can I sell it? One of the articles mentions a young doctor performing a life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault that happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. Okay, we'll go to the hospital. Investigating the pharmacy. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that would revolutionize modern medicine. That doesn't sound good. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. You just need to sign here. This seems really bad to me. I mean, I just want to go home and have a bath. Why have I acquired... Oh, because there's one item in my briefcase. I follow you. It's a steak knife. 1 out of 4. Alright. Go on then. Luck check. Success. Later, you wake up in a surgical ward. There's no sign of the doctor, but you feel healthier. Then notice that one of your wounds is gone without a trace. You can select one injury status and heal it for free. I don't have any injury statuses, right? Oh shit, so I just rolled the dice for nothing. Resolve this event. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news today. Your friend didn't come to school today and another body has supposedly been found. Let's go to the school. Doom is up to 8%. The corridor is flooded by a black sludge that's slowly oozing from under the door to the chemistry classrooms. A damp, mouldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? Maybe I'm not. Take a detour or risk going through. I think taking a detour seems wise. Better safe than sorry. You take the stairs up to another floor to avoid the sludge. Plus 2% doom. Sure. Resolve event. Principal has ordered the school to be closed down for the investigation. You must get in and save your friend. Sure. Investigating schoolyard. You've run into therapy. You catch a glimpse of an art class. One disturbing painting draws your attention. We've been here before. Apparently I don't get a choice. Take a horrified peek. -2 stamina. The twisted face, impossible angles and enormous monoliths make you sick. No, well, at least it wasn't fucking Gainsborough. Resolve this event. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. Plus 5% doom. We managed to make it into the corridor. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. You've tried this one before. Study issues in local newspapers. Plus 5% doom! It was a complete waste of time. You spent the whole day reading about cute dogs, giant vegetables, and the occasional accident. You find nothing related to the case at hand. How do you know those are not related incidents? There's the presumption. It drives me wild about these detective stories. It's just so much... They're so presumptuous, these detectives. Take so many risks. How do I gather gossip? I don't think I do. The doom is going up. Can we look at the town status? It's not really changed. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Investigate school. Keep going. Keep plugging away. It's happening here at the school. Akko Manto is going to fall. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. It's a heart beating -1. Upcoming exhibition. Plus 3 doom, but plus 10%, plus 3% doom, plus 10 XP. So now we know the date that Ithotu is coming. I've seen this one before. Resolve this event. It's going to keep plugging away at the school. You were stopped by a girl you haven't seen in months. But how could you? She died. In an accident. I'm just going to go out and say it. I don't think it was an accident. Stalker girl. Well, hit her with the branch, I guess. Alright. I quite like the branch. I mean, obviously, you know, it doesn't sound... trying to get a little bit fresh with the buttons. You know, it doesn't sound like the most intimidating weapon. And it does miss quite a lot. She's regained health, which is bad. I've lost quite a lot. I'm going to need to get myself back home for a bath after this. Definitely going to need to bathe. Hey, Stalker Girl, how about you're slightly easier to hit? What's the actual numbers on this? 55%. She bit me, but she didn't regenerate health. That's good. I'm going to change the order because I forgot to click that the first time. One hit, one hit. That's 3 in a row where I've rolled bad. But she's down to 7, and hopefully we can actually get it to work this time. Okay, can I just not roll bad this time, please? 1 miss, hits, finally gets it. There we go. The dice stop laughing in my face. Resolve combat. How much? When do I XP up? I'm definitely going home. You don't have enough experience. Alright, I am definitely going home because it keeps telling me to... So it's been telling me to go downtown for ages. That's bad. How do I go home? I want to have a bath. Yeah, travel to apartments. I don't want to investigate apartments. I just want to go home. I'm not allowed to. Okay. Well, what? We're going to investigate downtown. That appears to be what the game is telling me to do. 410 billion. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone, or something, tore out his throat. Steal his gun. Yeah, I'm stealing this gun. You won't be needing it for sure, but you still feel bad about stealing from a corpse. -3 reason. I don't know if I do. I feel pretty good about stealing from a corpse, because now I have a gun. I want to go home. How do I go home and have a bath? I'm dying. You break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. I'm not at the school. Got to travel to it first of all. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. How did I get this information? I'm in the schoolyard, apparently. Black smoke emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapour. Sludgy vapours rise slowly upward, forming a perfect spiral. You back away from the window, surprised by this curious phenomenon. Get some experience. I guess we need 100. I'm going to save the revolver for when we are, in theory, getting into the real... Oh, that'll be now then. I don't think there's ammo for this thing. Damage 80, chance to hit 80, damage when shot 9. Police revolver. Let's go. Target location, investigate cursed toilet. Legend alive. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. The sound of rubber boots and an unknown liquid dripping on the tiles. Squish, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you have ever seen. Squish, squeak. The door slowly opens. Red cape. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too high for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? I mean, if he's wearing a red cape, is it a litmus test? That's what I associate this kind of thing with. But how does that information help me? I don't think it does. We will let the dice decide. I'm going to roll a d6. Odds for red paper. Evens for blue paper. It's evens. It's blue paper. A tall man in a red coat grabs you by your neck and starts choking. You kick him and rush to the door. -5 stamina. Oh dear. That puts me on -1 stamina. That's not good, is it? This also looks quite bad. You hear a click coming from the door's direction. You're locked here with this crazy man. It's Akamanto. He's rocking a knife. I'm rocking a big gun. Attack with your weapon. Time you to 51. Perception based. Police revolver. 80. Base chance to hit of 60 on either roll. He has 26 HP, which ain't good. So I can get 3 70% 4 damage shots off. And that's my best option. Miss, miss, bam. 4 damage. He stabs me. I'm down to -3 stamina. I feel like this can't be good. But we're going to keep on plugging away here. He's on 22. What do you mean you bash him? I don't want to bash him. I want to shoot him. Oh! Okay. Yeah, I made some errors. I see that now. I've been hitting him with the gun. Oh dear. Oh dear. So actually, like, what is my chance to hit? 50%. Bang, bang, bang. I sustained a new injury, ringing ears. Oh, that's not gone well. That that encounter was the final straw. Your mind has snapped. Oh, I do have ammo as well. Look, you see, I wasn't even paying attention. Mind you, I wasn't using it. Oh dear. Your mind has snapped, and you've been locked up in an asylum. It would be comforting to accept that you are insane, that no old god is awakening to devour humanity. But the drugs haven't made these horrors disappear. No, I mean, look, there's one coming in from that little crack there. Floor tentacles. Well, that went poorly. You've perished. Cause of death, stamina loss, level 1. Difficulty level cultist. Equipped police revolver, incoming doom, 31%. In this run, you didn't complete any mystery, you saw 10 new events, you uncounted 4 new enemies and unlocked 2 new achievements. Well played, Akamanto. You got the best of me. That is World of Horror. And yeah, I'm going to be playing some more of that. That's good fun. Come back for episode 3 soon.